everybody, this is Sarah, the Catholic Homemaker. Today I want to talk to you about some common indigestion remedies, especially some ones that you might have on hand in your own kitchen to make it much easier for you. The first remedy I want to recommend is apple cider vinegar and water. So you would take one of those apple cider vinegar with the mother ones. It could be Bragg's or another store brand. And you always want to shake it up because it has that culture inside of it. So you want it to be evenly dispersed, and just take a capful of it in a glass of filtered water. And so that's probably about half to 1 teaspoon at the most. You really don't want to take a ton of vinegar. But you mix it in like 8 ounces of water and you drink that. You want to drink it away from a meal, even if you're like feeling really bloated or have a lot of indigestion right after a meal. You might want to wait like 15 to 30 minutes after you ate to have it. And if it's something that is happening more commonly for you, then it's recommended that you take it 15 minutes before a meal to prevent that sort of thing from happening. But if it's a chronic problem in general, you probably want to consider working with somebody, which I'll talk about a little later. The second remedy I would recommend is water kefir or kombucha. And I have videos on how to make both of those, but you can also buy either one of those commercially. And really just any sort of homemade fermented drink, from like a fermented lemonade or fermented other juices that you can make at home. There's plenty of recipes like that in Nourishing Traditions that you can make, and any of those will aid in digestion. I think it's a water kefir that you can buy from the store is Kavita. It's not kombucha that is made with tea. It is made from another culture instead. But that's something that you can buy in most stores. And then there's also GT's kombucha, among many other brands of kombucha that you can buy commercially if you don't want to make it yourself. But nowadays with the stay-at-home orders, it's harder to go out, even though we are allowed to go to the grocery stores, but you may want to be avoiding those grocery stores. So you could make your own, and I will link to those videos as well. The next remedy I would recommend, this is one that my husband goes to a lot if he has really bad indigestion, and it's a homeopathic remedy. It's called Nat Phos 6X. It's actually a cell salt, but it can help. Homeopathic remedies can help with hundreds or thousands of different things, even just one particular remedy, but this in particular, it helps him a lot. It's helped me in the past. I just try to avoid taking a homeopathic remedy unless it's my chronic one assigned by my homeopath, unless I directly asked him. But this one seems to help with a lot of different people, so you guys can consider it for yourself. But again, if it's a chronic problem, you probably want to do more than just simply go to a generically recommended one by me. You may want to consider working with a homeopath, and a homeopath can find the best individual remedy for you. I know, personally speaking, last summer after giving birth to my second daughter, I was starting to have a lot of indigestion, digestive problems. They were pretty severe, actually. It seemed like a return of old symptoms that I had had years ago that I had already resolved. So I wasn't sure what was quite happening, but I was like, okay, I can't do this on my own anymore. I actually need help. And within a couple of days of taking it, I felt almost completely back to normal again. So that was really amazing. So that's why I would recommend, if it's a chronic problem, definitely work with a homeopath or another natural doctor, like a naturopath or somebody else. The next recommendation I have is Coco Lauren from Pink Stork. And that one was an amazing remedy because it got rid of my morning sickness And later on, when I was having heartburn related to pregnancy, I started upping my dose from 1 time a day to 2 times a day, and it got rid of my heartburn. So it's worth a shot that it could help with indigestion as well. They recommend taking it up to 3 times a day, so it might be just depending on the person's needs, how often you need to take it. The last remedy I'd recommend is ginger or peppermint tea. And either one of those you may have on hand in your own kitchen, from fresh ginger or fresh peppermint, or maybe you grow your own herbs and you have those things on hand. So those are very easy to make, but both of those are very common remedies used for indigestion, and it's definitely worth a shot. These are all the tips I have for you today. They should be relatively easy for you to find on hand. Let me know in the comments what you have used personally for indigestion, or if you have any different recommendations for me, and I'd love to hear about them. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, hit all notifications so you can know when I post, and until next time, bye!